And now, your host for Kutztown Live, Juliana Jablonski.
Good afternoon and welcome to Kutztown Live, Kutztown University's campus and community talk show. I am Juliana Jablonski here with my co-host Michael O'Mara.
Hi.
Last week, all of us students here at KU were on spring break, so I believe there was not a show last Tuesday.
No, there was no show.
Many of our previous shows, though, are uploaded onto YouTube. If you just search Kutztown University Radio on YouTube, and it's under the Kutztown Live tab. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube to see all the latest KUR things. And be sure to give Kutztown Live a like on Facebook to stay up to date on all things Kutztown Live.
I love that.
Today, we should be speaking to Stacy Green about Bearfest, and then Kathy Loomis about the Out of the Darkness Walk. And here with us now, we have Elizabeth, the director of Kutztown University's Business Services, and then we have the Enterprise Branch Manager, Jen, and then another Jen from the KU Card Office. Wow, that was a bit of a mouthful there.
It's
Didn't even understand that. Hello, ladies, and welcome to Kutztown Live.
Hi.
Hello. It's absolutely phenomenal to have you here. It really is. One thing I just want to say is it's my bad for not double checking. The guys, make sure you were here. You're all here. You're all happy. You're all welcome. And I'm just so thankful that we have this opportunity to talk to you today. Coming up, though, right now, let's talk to Elizabeth.
Okay.
Elizabeth, why don't you tell us a little about what business services means? Because that's a pretty large umbrella that's offered here for students at Kutztown.
Yes, business services encompasses the KU Card Office, the mailroom, the storeroom, and then we have outside vendors on campus that are under that umbrella, and that would be the Enterprise Rental Program, Fraser Copier Program, Alpha Graphics. They do the Print Center here on campus, and PSCCU, which is the on-campus banking vendor.
It's like you're like the heartbeat of the campus.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's what there's so many services that you just mentioned off it, and there's a lot of stuff that those services provide.
Yes.
I see that we have Jen we have the Enterprise Branch Manager here. Jen.
Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth mentioned Enterprise as a service. What services does the Enterprise Branch here at Kutztown provide to students and professors?
Sure. So right now, as you stated, I'm the branch manager at the local office in Reading. We provide vehicles to professors who are either going on trips themselves to other universities or conferences, things like that. We also provide vehicle services to professors that are taking their students on trips as well.
Beautiful.
The Kutztown University Student Services Office also rents from us frequently as well.
KUSSI.
Yep. So the
Shout
club.
out. Yeah.
Yes. So the clubs, women's rugby, men's rugby, when they go on their trips, they're renting minivans and everything like that. And we deliver them right to campus.
Wow. Is there a limit of how far you can go?
Nope. It's unlimited mileage. And you can even drop cars off at other airport locations and things like that.
I love that. I absolutely love that. You mentioned before we got on, there's some student opportunities here, like an internship or something. What's going on there?
Absolutely. So Enterprise offers a very competitive internship program.
How so?
We're one of the top places to work for and best places to start a career. So huge resume builder with an internship at Enterprise. And it mirrors our management trainee program, which is our full-time program. Right now, the summer 2018 is already booked completely because we're that competitive.
We're that good.
We're just that great. So, but it really, it's a great program that encompasses sales, management, marketing, customer service. So, really gives you great experience in the field, and looks really great on a resume as well.
That's a good selling point.
Yes.
This looks great. If you're listening, whether or not you are in Kutztown, somewhere else, Enterprise looks great in a resume. Work for Enterprise.
Yes. Yes.
And I see we got so many Jens. I love it. Card Office Jen.
Hi.
Hi. Why don't you introduce yourself? What you do, Jen?
I'm Jen. I'm the customer service coordinator at the card office.
Awesome. What does
Great
that mean?
place to work. We provide cards. Anybody who works on this campus, student, staff, visitors to the pool or the rec center, they can get themselves an ID card from our office.
How much that cost?
Well, for students, their first one, staff and faculty, they're free.
Cool.
And if they ever lose it, which does happen a lot.
It's happened to me.
I've
had to buy one.
Experience.
Yeah.
It's $15. It's uploaded to their My KU account so they can pay it online very easily.
Oh, cool. That's a nice little way to make that happen. And they got a new design. I don't know how new. I have the old design
Yeah.
from 2014.
I want to
seen-
get the new design.
I've
That
seen some
was
new
just
ones.
designed this past spring, and I worked on that with University Relations. And we rolled it out for the incoming freshmen for this fall 2017 that just passed.
It's clean. It's really
Thank
nice.
you.
It doesn't. I
Thank
mean,
you.
the old
Yeah,
ones.
looks good.
I'm not trying to insult the old ones, but they faded on mine, so it has like this weird yellow. It looks like there's dirt on it all the time. But the new ones are clean. They're consistent. They're concise, and they're
Thank
they're
you. That
consistent with
was
the
my
branding.
intent. So
You did
I
it.
really appreciate the feedback.
Congratulations, you did it. You did
Thank
it well. We don't have to talk about the thing, but Alpha Graphics. Can I
Yes.
talk about this for a moment?
Sure.
Because I see that they do so much. You walk into Stratton over there, and the whole
Yes.
office is just decked out in print.
Yes.
There's graphics everywhere. There's vinyl graphics
Yes.
all over.
Yes.
What can a student do to work with Alpha Graphics to make something happen? Do you have some off the top of your head?
Well, unfortunately, right now, due to the fact that tests are processed by Alpha Graphics, students are prohibited from working for them.
Well, not just working for them. How about getting service done by them? Print a poster.
They can, yes, they can go at
Stickers.
any time, go to the counter. They're full service. As you mentioned, banners, fat heads, those heads, vinyl.
You get fat heads?
Yes, they do everything. Resumes, commencement notifications, wedding invitations. They can do personal or business things. Resumes for students.
Oh my
So
God.
they also do take bear bucks.
Yeah.
So it's not just cash only. They will take bear bucks.
Do they take Paul bucks?
Bear bucks.
That's a deal breaker.
I know.
Paul bucks or nothing.
Sorry,
That's how I
Mike.
feel. No,
That's
it's
Bear
okay.
bucks.
It's
Bear
okay.
bucks is better anyway.
Right. Paul Bucks is KUSSI bookstore.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I want to jump back a little bit with mail services now.
Sure.
And I'm a student. I was a desk receptionist for 2 years. I was a housing CA for a full summer.
Okay.
I dealt with my fair share of angry students. I've dealt with a fair share of misinformed students. I want
Okay.
to set the record straight right now.
Okay, ask me.
Yeah. What is the one service that mail services provides on a weekly basis to KU students?
What is the one service?
the biggest
they
thing
do,
that you
The
handle?
biggest thing, they handle return prepaid packages.
Yeah. Do they handle the day-to-day stuff that you would receive in the mail from, say, an Amazon order, if it wasn't overnight?
Not necessarily. Some things get delivered directly to the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
Some go to the storeroom, depending on weight and size. Like a computer
Yeah.
would go to the storeroom,
Yeah. So,
and then that's delivered to the dorms by the storeroom.
too many times I'll have a student walk up to me as a desk receptionist. I'm no longer
Right.
a desk receptionist, and they'll go,
Okay.
"How do I get my mail? Where's my mail?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know." And we've been
Okay.
told, unfortunately, to contact the mail services.
Well, it's not always them,
Yeah.
and sometimes mail is not properly addressed. So
I've noticed that once or twice, and it's not the mail services' fault. It is not.
Correct.
It is
And we
not.
do
They're
put
so
out
nice.
notifications. They do.
They're so nice people.
They are nice
You're all,
people.
You're all so nice.
Yes.
I go over. You
But-
guys are smiling. You're happy. You're
We
eager.
are. We're happy. We're happy at KU.
Where's business services and the card office located?
Okay, business services and the card office is 107 in the academic forum.
in the back
Mail
left.
services is right next door, room
Yeah.
106
That's
in the academic
You
forum.
walk into the front, back left, back right, back left,
Back left.
back left corner. So you walk back there.
Right.
They'll say, "Hi, welcome. How can we help you?"
Yes.
Card office job opportunities. Jen, card office Jen, back to you.
Oh, yes. We're always accepting applications. We like to get them started with us freshman, sophomore year so they can stay their whole academic career.
Yeah. Groom 'em.
Yeah, so they can stop in for an application at any time.
Same thing with the mail services.
Same thing for mail services, but one of the things that I implemented when I have both offices, all our students are cross-trained. So they really do get a wide variety of skills between the mail service office and the card office.
Competitive pay.
As much as
Nice pause.
we are in a budget deficit,
I understand.
as I think we
Yeah,
all know.
yeah.
So
Only about 5.5
we
million,
do
which
start
is
at
fine.
minimum wage, and then honestly, I do try as generously as I can.
Yeah.
Jen's
Competitive.
agreeing. Thank you, Jen.
Yes.
That I
it's
will
competitive.
give raises hopefully every year. Small raises, but they are raises.
Most of the jobs on campus are minimum wage, so you
Right.
get what you get, and you better earn it. That's how I look at it.
Right.
They earn it.
Enterprise, Jen, and I apologize for asking this in advance.
That's okay.
Phone number for Enterprise if they want to book something, if they want to
Or like
contact.
an email? Or?
Sure. So our office number, and I'm at the office in Reading. It's about 25 minutes from here, but it's the closest office to the university.
Sure.
Our number is 610-750-8865. So you can call that number. We do have a Kutztown University personal account. So there are rates that are discounted for students and professors. So if anyone has questions about that, they can contact us directly at the office with that.
Number one more time if someone didn't get it the first time.
610-750-8865.
610-750-8865. Thank
Yes.
you, Enterprise, Jen.
Yes, you're welcome.
Card office, Jen.
Yes.
I don't know other way. It's just gonna. That's how I'm
fine.
going. That's
It's
how I'm
perfect.
going
I'll
about it.
embrace it.
I want to thank you for coming. I want to thank Elizabeth for coming. I want to thank Enterprise, Jen, for coming. You three have been phenomenal, and I'm really hoping we talked about you coming back. Elizabeth, you're coming
Yes,
back.
and I'll bring Alpha Graphics and PSECU with me.
Beautiful. We're going to make it
All right.
happen. Thank you
Okay.
so much for this
Excellent.
opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be a star on Saturday Night Live. I'm going to be a pediatric nurse.
I'm going to write the next great American novel.
I'm going to pursue my love of art and study at Wash U in St. Louis.
But then, meningitis B struck. Our dreams never did come true.
We all had the meningitis vaccine that was available at the time, and that helped protect us against 4 of the most common groups of meningitis here in the U.S., A, C, W, and Y.
But at that time, there was no vaccine in the US for meningitis B, so we didn't have the chance to be protected against it.
But there's good news. Today, there is a vaccine available to help protect against meningitis B. Ask your doctor about it, because 16 to 23-year-olds have an increased risk because of how we socialize. For example, at crowded concerts or at parties.
Where we can share a drink.
Or a kiss.
Basically, we share saliva.
Know that when meningitis strikes, it can happen fast. Meningitis can lead to death, sometimes within 24 hours of being perfectly healthy.
I can't imagine thinking it's okay to knowingly help protect myself against only 4 of the 5 vaccine-preventable groups of meningitis.
That is not okay. Help make your dreams come true. Get vaccinated with both vaccines. The one for ACW and Y, plus a separate shot for Men B.
Do it because you can.
KU never sleeps. Neither does your radio station. KURadio broadcasts 24/7, bringing you original student programming, updated news, and local campus information. Follow your radio voice on social media. Search the hashtag KURadio and follow along on your favorite platform. You'll have the top KU, Borough, and KU radio news at your fingertips.
Those big shot stations with the big shot budgets have all sorts of ways to gauge listenership to their stations. KUR doesn't have that kind of budget. Our mission is serving you, and with that comes limited resources. But one way you can give back is simply letting us know you're out there. That's right, whether you're listening to this right now at 3 p.m. or 3 a.m., call us now, leave a message, and let us know you're listening and whether or not you like our programming.
This is John. I'm calling from Shillington, Pennsylvania. So the lava lamp is on, and I'm listening.
Hey, just wanted to say we're listening here in Bartow, Pennsylvania. Thanks for the radio station. My name is Rita, and I live in Midland, Texas. I just want to let you know how much I enjoy your station. It's relaxing, the music is great, and it just reminds me of just good time. I watch
and listen to your station many, many times during the week, and I enjoy it. I live in the borough. Thank you very much.
This is Bob from Kutztown. Keep up the good work. I enjoy listening to your station, especially when you play mixed music like big band and jazz.
Hey, KUR, it's Jim. I listen to you guys whenever I drive through campus. I have it set to my preset on my car, but I always try to tune in. If I have to pick somebody up on campus or something, I always tune in as well. And keep up the good work.
Hi, I just want to let you know that we really enjoy your radio station. We're at work right now. It's Linda, Sue, and Mary. Say something on the radio about us.
Okay, Linda, Sue, and Mary, I'm saying something on the air about you. Thanks for listening. That's all we ask. Calling us will not put you on any junk mailing lists. It'll only go to help us gauge where people are listening from. So give us a call now and let us know where you're calling from, how you listen to KUR, and feel good about yourself for helping out a non-profit community radio station. 610-683-4059. One more time, 610-683-4059. Please take a minute to let us know you care. Thanks for listening to the radio voice of Kutztown University, KUR.
The moment she sees you, she gets excited. She can hardly control herself. She runs to you and jumps into your lap. You stroke her back. She licks all over your face. You rub her stomach. She pants heavily. Then she jumps down and runs off. She turns and tilts her head. She barks. She returns and lays at your feet. She whimpers. Then she darts off again. She probably wants you to chase her. She doesn't know you can't play like you used to. Because she doesn't know you're paralyzed. See, you didn't think you needed a seatbelt just to drive up the road. Then that truck ran that stop sign and bam, you got thrown from the car. If you had only known that most car crashes occur close to home, you would have been wearing your seatbelt. And you wouldn't be stuck in that wheelchair. And this story wouldn't have gotten all twisted. And you'd be rolling around on the floor by now. So buckle up, because you never know.
A message from the Department of Transportation and the Ad Council.
Email any suggestions to KUR@kutztown.edu. Complaints, concerns, questions, whatever you may be thinking at the time, it's KUR@kutztown.edu.
Hello and welcome back to Kutztown Live, Kutztown University's campus and community talk show. Yeah. We just spoke to Elizabeth, the director of Kutztown University's Business Services, and we spoke to Enterprise Branch Manager Jen, and then we also spoke to Jen from the KU Card Office.
Love all of them.
Here with us now is Megan O'Toole, the ARD of Dixon Hall South, here to speak to us a little bit about Bearfest. Hello and welcome to Kutztown Live.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Wonderful.
I'm Peachy Keen. I'm reflective of the weather outside right now.
It's a little chilly.
A little nippy. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So do you want to tell us what Bearfest is for those who may not know?
So Bearfest is kind of like our student hype week. It happens right on the DMZ.
Student hype week. Love that.
It's wonderful. It's all student run, student based. We do things every day from Tuesday to Saturday. We're actually adding Tuesday this year for our 40th anniversary. And it's like I said before, all
Happy
student
anniversary.
run.
Happy anniversary.
You know,
Megan.
40 years. We're doing great, going strong.
What do you mean Tuesday through Saturday? What's Tuesday looking like?
Tuesday's going to be our kickoff day. They're kind of going off with a Mardi Gras theme, so we're expected to see like mask making, some jambalaya, things like that. Like I said, it happens only every 10 years Tuesday, so we're excited to add it this year. Cool. And then Wednesdays are like my favorite night personally.
Why?
We have a picnic with dining, and we're doing a candlelight visual where we're working with different student organizations like the Diversity Council, Multicultural Center. We're going to do a candlelight visual. Last year was the first year we did it and went really well.
I do remember that. MCC is a great organization to work with.
They're wonderful.
Yeah. I just want to point out Tuesday, Bearfest committees, Tuesday Bearfest committees reached out to us. We secured coverage, so we're going to be there trying to play along with the Mardi Gras, with the festival, with the good times.
Yeah, KUR, I think we're having you guys like every day that week.
Pretty much.
It's going to be wonderful. Our main goal this year is to showcase students and what we do here on campus, and KUR is the perfect opportunity for that.
Yo, you're selling us without it. Awesome. Thank you, Megan. Love it. What's Thursday looking like?
Thursday, we're actually changing some things up. We're going to be doing a foam slide instead of the pudding slide this year.
What? No pudding.
That always grossed me out. The pudding slide, people were always raving about it, and something about it was just a little
bit different. Like I said, this year we're doing it's all foam. It's bubbles everywhere.
What happened what happened to make the change? What changed?
We were thinking it's our 40th year, so why not do something a little different and give it a try?
Is it going to go back to pudding slide, or is that
You never know.
You never
we'll
know.
have to figure that out last
Could be
year. We'll have to
lasagna
see how
slide
well it
next
goes.
year. It could be lasagna slide. You don't know.
All right, well.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
We'll have to see.
Foam slide. So soap, you get all nice and soapy instead of all
It's
nice and
like
pudding.
crazy. Not even just like slippery slide soap. It's going to be like you're going through piles of bubbles.
Is it the kind of one you have to sign a waiver for?
Yeah, you're going to have to sign a waiver,
You
but
gotta
makes
sign
it
a
10 times
waiver.
better, right? And then we're also going to be having line dancing at night because the whole theme's like a hoedown.
Yeah.
So come learn how to line dance.
Is it outside?
Outside, right on the DMZ.
DMZ, that big. They put the big tent.
The big tent
Big
up.
tent.
Carnival comes to town.
It's wonderful. And then actually, like, kind of a carnival, we're having Casino Night Friday, and then Saturday's open, like, a carnival theme for our whole community come in. We're going to be having artwork from, like, the kids in town. We're going to have, like, the firefighters come. We did a blood drive last year, things like that. So
Unreal.
very, like, working with our community base because we're so close in town. Why not?
Wow, we have a lot of freshmen in our organization right now, and we were like, "Hey, do you know what Bearfest is?" And a lot of them didn't know, and I guess you're gonna know.
It's wonderful.
It's all
I
over
love
the
it.
place. It's right in your face. Is there any North Campus stuff happening? Because a lot of what you just mentioned was on the DMZ.
The main focus is going to be right on the DMZ.
Okay.
Our biggest outreach will be in South Dining Hall on Friday night when we have our casino night.
Oh, that's where it's gonna be. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to be giving out baskets. We're going to be doing card games. Kutztown is actually going to be performing too, kind of
Nice.
keeping that KU pride right there.
Yeah.
So
And we're
definitely
gonna be
a fun
there,
night.
too.
And what,
Yeah, you are.
What is the date of this? When is this happening?
It's going to be April 24th to the 28th.
The 24th to the 28th.
Yeah, be prepared for posters to be up. They're coming out soon.
Oh yeah.
All right. And where will we see a poster? Because I was just wondering. I'm like, I'd love to know like what's
Everywhere.
happening each day. Will
Yeah.
it be like in?
Yeah, we're actually, the posters with all the breakdowns of every day are going to be up soon. Keep an eye out in the MSU and the residence halls all over campus. Plus our social media will have stuff too.
What's the social media?
Kutztown Bearfest.
Kutztown Bearfest.
They go all out. They really.
All right.
You guys are insane.
We
in a good
love
way-
it.
in the best way possible. You guys.
We're loving it. It's great. It's our committee's wonderful too.
We had a previous KUR member who I'm pretty sure was a committee chair.
Tim Roche?
Tim Roche.
Love Tim Roche. He's so great.
Tim Roche. We've had Jake Zimmers was our president last year. He was a housing CA.
Yeah, I actually worked with Jake for a little bit.
Love Jake. We've worked with Jake too a little bit as well. Love him to death. I mean, I don't even know. You just inundated with so much information. That was insane. How about if a student wants to get involved?
Some things we're going to be doing right now, we're looking for student volunteers. Probably going out around April 16th. You'll get like emails through K United of how to sign up. If you volunteer too, you can get a t-shirt with the logo on it. Really cool logo this year. Student done. So yeah, we're going to keep an eye out for K United to have different things. We're also going to be reaching out in K United for if you want to be a part of the visual that we mentioned before for the candlelight, as well as donating baskets for the Friday night casino night, or if you want to do anything like booths on Saturday, different days have different activities, so it's a good way to reach out.
You mentioned that you work with the community, with the fire department and stuff like that. Any other businesses or organizations in the community that are going to be a part of it right now?
Right now we're still kind of reaching out to everyone.
Okay.
Like I said, Saturday would be the big day to like showcase the community. They're also bringing in like local food trucks. We've had the Kona Ice is coming, and I
Yes.
believe it's a stuffed one, which we've had the last 3 years now, and we're on their site too. So, like we said, really keeping it local.
This is amazing.
It's great. I love it.
The amount of work that must go into planning this is just it's immense. Like, I
Yeah,
can't-
we've been doing it. We started at the beginning of last semester, so we have a very dedicated committee.
Wow. I mean, wow. What's your contact information if someone wants to talk to you about this?
You guys can email me at motoo984@live.kutztown.edu, or you can head up to the housing office and talk to Stacy Green, our advisor.
Housing Old Main 106.
Yep, best place to be.
Stacey Green, she does so much. Shout out to Stacey Green. If she's listening right now, I see that name. I see her face. I see her everywhere. She's
She
a
does
Swiss
so
Army. She's
much.
housing Swiss Army knife. Shout out to Stacey Green. What's your email one more time so that we
It's
can hear it?
motoo984@live.kutztown.edu.
And it's at Kutztown Bearfest.
At kutztown.edu.
Oh, no. No, sorry, the social media.
Kutztown Bearfest. Yeah, you can find us on Facebook.
Awesome.
Right. I'll definitely have to do that.
Juliana, you have everything else for Megan here?
That's it, I think. Is there anything else you'd just like the people listening to know, the students to know about Bearfest as a whole? Or
Come on out. It's going to be a fun time.
All right, I'm looking forward to it. I love being a part of KUR. I get to know what's going on in South Camp because I live off campus, so I never really know what's happening down there, so it's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, hope to see you guys there. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.
You too.
It's hard for me to talk about, but I remember I was late for work and I was speeding. Then I saw the car and I hit the car, and at that point I just remember everything in slow motion, the car wrapping around me, and I kept thinking to myself, this is it, I'm going to die. Instead I'm in the hospital. I'm going home tomorrow. But the hardest part with all this is with Andy. He doesn't look me in the eye anymore. He just kind of pats me on the hand. He probably knows that I know that he's going to leave me, and I can see that in his face just as clearly as I can see what I've done to mine.
Speeding gets you nowhere fast. A public service message brought to you by this station and the U.S. Department of Transportation.
Attention, Kutztown University spring graduates. KUSSI is sponsoring the Spring 2018 Graduation Festival on Monday, March 26th and Tuesday, March 27th from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. in the McFarland Student Union Multipurpose Room 223. The Graduation Festival is a one-stop shop for all your May graduation needs. You'll be able to verify the status of your graduation application, purchase your cap and gown, receive your graduation tickets, order your class rings, and much more. If you cannot attend, contact KUSSI Auxiliary Services Coordinator Jim Scully at 484-646-4338. That's 484-646-4338. Or visit McFarland Student Union Building, room 171, prior to the event. Congratulations, Golden Bears. We'll see you at GradFest.
Hello, this is Michael Douglas. Pneumonia can be dangerous, especially for older people and for those who have diseases like asthma, emphysema, or chronic bronchitis. Fortunately, there's a vaccine that can immunize people against one of the most common forms of pneumonia. If you're over 60 or have a chronic lung disease, ask your doctor whether a pneumonia vaccine would be right for you. It could protect you from a serious illness or even save your life.
A message from the Will Rogers Institute. Visit us at wrinstitute.org.
¿Sabía usted que el 80% de los estudiantes de KU no beben en exceso?
Colgando carteles de nuevo. ¿Crees que ese cartel es realmente cierto?
Sí, es cierto. Soy una embajadora de la salud de KU y estoy familiarizada con el audit. Estudiantes de KU participan en el cribado de alcohol cada año. Utilizamos los exámenes de identificación de desorden del uso de alcohol. Esta es una forma sencilla de detectar e identificar las personas que están en riesgo de desarrollar problemas con el alcohol. Hemos aprendido que la mayoría de los estudiantes están tomando el cuidado de su negocio y centrarse en lo académico.
Parece que esta cosa de beber no es un gran problema. Puedo ver que esto es cierto, ya que la mayoría de mis amigos no beben.
¿Te gustaría conseguir un grupo de amigos para comer algo?
Suena muy bien. Mándame un mensaje post-estéreo.
Kutztown Living, vecino a vecino.
Financiado con una donación a través de la tarjeta de control de licor de Pensilvania.
A car crash on Route 222. A big local court case. A protest at a school board meeting. A fire in Maxatawny Township. Who's reporting on all of these? Not Reading, Allentown, or certainly not Philadelphia stations. But KUR is. News at the top of every hour, 24 hours a day, and for late-breaking news sometimes before we can even get it live on the air, our Twitter feed at twitter.com/KURadio. KUR is your news leader in northeastern Berks County.
Chris, can you put the video game controller down for a second?
I can talk and play. Oh, I'm totally annihilating this punk kid in Nebraska.
I just feel like you're not acting like a grown-up in our relationship.
Am too.
Well, you still ride your skateboard to work, there's the comic book collection, the race car bed.
Look, I'm young at heart, but I put money into my 401k every paycheck. I picked up a few savings tips at feedthepig.org. I have control over my financial life now, and that feels pretty grown up.
Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. Putting some money from every paycheck into a savings account or contributing to your 401k can make a big difference later. For free ideas and easy tips on ways to save, go to feedthepig.org. That's feedthepig.org.
So, I bet I look like a grown-up to you now.
Well, except for the footy pajamas, I'd have to agree.
This message brought to you by the American Institute of Certified Public Accountants and the Ad Council.
Hello and welcome back to Kutztown Live, Kutztown University's campus and community talk show. We just spoke to Megan O'Toole. She is the ARD of Dixon Hall South, and she was here to talk to us about Bearfest. Before that, we spoke to Elizabeth, the director of Kutztown University's Business Services. We spoke to Jen from the Enterprise branch manager, and then another Jen from the KU card office. Here with me now is Mike O'Mara to talk a little bit about SGB and the visual performing arts.
Got so much stuff going on this campus. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. We got something going?
We have a phone call here.
Yes, we do.
We've got a call in from
Kathy Loomis.
Yes.
Kathy's on the phone right now.
Hello.
Kathy, hi.
Hello.
Thank you so much for taking this opportunity to come on Kutztown Live.
Uh-huh.
We're going to talk a little about Out of the Darkness Walk that's coming up. You got any information about when that's going to be happening?
Yep, it's going to be, let me just make sure, Sunday, April 29th, and registration will start 3:30 to 5, and then the walk itself will start at 5 p.m.
And I saw you guys got so much stuff happening during the day. So other than Out of the Darkness Walk, what other services, what other events are occurring throughout that day?
Well, we have a bead ceremony that will start at 5. And we're hoping Avalanche can be there, and we'll have food and drinks, and they just have activities for the kids.
Okay.
And do you want to tell us, maybe some of the listeners don't know what the Out of the Darkness Walk is or what it really stands for or represents that day?
Yes, it's for suicide awareness and prevention. It's AFSP, which is American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. We walk to raise money for research to help those who were affected by suicide, the survivors. We also walk just, if anybody has, just someone they know that they lost. So then we walk in honor of them.
Yeah. How successful are the walks usually?
Well, this is the 4th year we're doing it. So the first, I'd say the first 2 years we had about between 600 and 650 people. Wow. And now last year we probably had about 450.
Okay.
So
that's still a really respectable number. Congratulations on that.
Unfortunately, a lot of people are affected by suicide. So.
And when is the date of this walk? I'm not sure if you said it or not.
Yeah, Sunday, April 29th.
Sunday, April 29th.
It's a very, very busy week.
Is there a fee to take part in this, or?
No, there's no fee. You just have to sign up, and then, of course you can collect money if you want and donate it to the AFSP, but there's no fee to walk now.
There's no fee to walk, and you said you sign up 3:30 to 5 p.m. Where are we signing up? Is it on campus?
It's on the DMZ.
Everything. Oh, I love that whole week. The 24th to the 20th. You got Bearfest, and you got so much stuff's happening that week. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, we usually kind of go at the end of Bearfest. We try and have the walk then.
It's going to be absolutely amazing. Is President Hawkinson walking? Do you have confirmation on that?
He said he was, yes.
I sure hope he does.
Yeah.
I'll walk with him. I want to walk with President Hawkinson.
And I did want to say also that you can pre-register online, which is nice.
I'm going to do it right now. Do you know how to do that?
You go to www.campuswalks.com.
Okay.
.org. I'm sorry, .org.
Oh, that's fine. www.campuswalk.org.
Campus Walks with an S.
Oh, got it.
.org.
Campuswalks.org, and you just follow the prompts essentially?
Right. You just hit register, and then it will take you to all the campus walks, and you have to pick Kutztown.
Got it. I'm doing that right now.
All right.
Yeah, I think there's 100, maybe 100 people signed up so far.
Wow.
Yeah, you can make teams. Like I know we make a team for my son, Team Andy, and you can make teams if you want and walk in memory of someone, or you can just walk, with friends.
Wow, there's so much. I'm trying to talk to you, but at the same time, I'm reading all the stuff that's available. There's a lot of stuff these people do. Wow.
Yeah, they do.
Is there a way? I know I've been copied on those emails. You guys have been doing a phenomenal job with the organization and the meetings and the correspondence. Is there a way a student can get involved in the planning stages or volunteer?
Well, actually, NAMI and SWAC and KUHA. Those are the three groups that have been helping prepare
KUBAC.
everything.
KUBAC.
What are the other two?
NAMI, SWAC, and KUHA.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. Those
What
sound
are
like
those?
they sound like acronyms.
Yeah, National Alliance for Mental Illness is NAMI. KUHA is Kutztown University Health Ambassadors.
Okay.
And SWAC is Social Work Advocates of Kutztown.
Okay.
I'm familiar with the health ambassadors. They do a lot of decent work. They just got approved to gold status, so they're going to hopefully get a budget next year.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad to see that they're participating in stuff like this. That's
Yeah.
very, very nice.
Yeah, so those three groups have been helping, and they do a lot of the work. So
Sure, that's amazing. I'm going to try to. I'll put their links to see if people want to follow them on social media. If students, if you're listening or want to assist with this, those are the organizations that you want to try to be a part of on this campus. Health Ambassadors is a great organization full of great people that are here to try to help get things done, just like this Out of the Darkness Suicide Walk for prevention. Kathy, do you have anything else you'd like to add about the walk?
I don't believe so. Just so everybody knows, it is kind of a campus-wide thing. We have a lot of other campus groups helping because, it's a pretty important walk. So a lot of the campus is involved in preparing and getting things ready.
How long is the walk?
It's 3 miles.
3 miles.
Yeah, we actually just walk around the DMZ 7 times.
Okay.
So.
All right, and we're going to be there. KUR is going to be there for sure.
Yes.
We're going to be there. We're going to be there for entertainment. We're going to be there for microphone support. And we're going to be promoting you guys effectively on there, just like we're doing now. We have little spots recorded. They're going to be playing on air. We have little cards that we read on air to inform the people about this happening and how to register. So, Kathy, thank you so much for this opportunity to come and talk to today on Kutztown Live. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
I love it.
All right. And our call was interrupted, but we were planning on it, so that's good. But then back to you, Mike.
So
I
much
guess.
stuff.
Well, you started your sentence, and I cut you off there.
It's fine. Kathy's worth every cutoff.
Yeah.
Kathy's amazing. I should have mentioned this on air when she's on the phone. Kathy has helped me a significant deal as a student. I met with her. I've talked with her. Not just her. The health center is amazing. A lot of people have, unfortunately, negative associations with them. Like, they're very busy. They're swamped. Give them the time of day. Ask how they're doing. Communicate with them. Try to work with them so they can work with you in return. So what the health center's done for me as a student is just unparalleled. So I'm really happy that they're doing this. Now I do have a lot to say. Student Gov and VPA, is that what I said?
Yes.
Okay.
SGB, Student Government Board, and then you said someone's running. There's a spot in Visual Performing Arts.
Oh, there's so much stuff. Okay, now my head's back. We're getting back there. Student Gov. Nominations for 2018-2019 are happening right now. They're happening until the 28th. And
I saw the Facebook post.
Did you now? Yeah.
I did. I got like 60 notifications.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
it.
did. We're going to be posting that pretty regularly throughout the next week or so. What does that process entail? It's as simple as, if you're a KU student, undergraduate anyway, logging on to KU United and nominating yourself. So you can nominate yourself or you can motivate others to nominate, but either way, they have to do it themselves manually. Some of the requirements to join Student Gov: 2.5 GPA, 2.3 actually. Sorry about that. We also have mandatory meetings once a week, 5 to 7 p.m. on Tuesdays. Those are a requirement. You cannot come up with an excuse. If you do not make those meetings, I'm sorry, then maybe being a student government isn't possible for you, because you got to decide and make a choice. You'll have an office hour. Real simple. You get to sit down and communicate with other board members, get some work done if you don't want to talk, because talking's overrated. We're on a talk show. Whatever. And then we're also to have opportunity to communicate with standing committees on the board and off the board. So you'll work with administration, talk about some issues that might be plaguing your day-to-day. Maybe you're a student that you know is having a problem, and just maybe the person you know can help them out the most. That's the goal there. You want to facilitate communication between a student that might be having an issue and someone who can actually help that student. Because as fun and relieving as it is to complain, you got to be a little constructive about it. So I think having that release and having that constructive way to help these students is a very positive thing that not a lot of organizations on this campus provide. So I'm really happy student government provides that. I was a PR chair last semester. I've been on the PR committee since day one. I've been on the board for nearly a year and a half. It really opened my perspective. It motivated me to be the president of this radio station. It motivated me to really communicate with some of the people I probably would never have communicated with in my entire freaking life. A lot of administrative circles I'm now a part of because of student government.
Someone from every branch of something we've talked about here on the air. You're like, oh yeah, I know so-and-so from there.
And a lot of that is this radio station. It really is. But a lot of that is also student government. You don't want to have your hands in every pot, but you want to try to pick and choose where you want them. So having them in both fields of radio and it's phenomenal for me. But that might not apply to everyone. But either way, if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, you have an opportunity here. You have a question. Do you want to make a positive impact? Do you want to make a positive change in your day-to-day? Not to say you aren't making an impact in your day-to-day, but a greater, larger impact that not only looks great in a resume, for starters, because it really does. We said that before about the enterprise gig. Student Gov looks great on a resume. It just does. Take it from the Dean of Students himself, who's told me that. So when he tells me things, he's not wasting my time and he's not lying. Why would he? It looks great in a resume, and overall, you just learn how to communicate. You learn the soft skills. I'm a communications student. I've been able to apply what I learned in the classroom, and you'll be able to do that regardless of what your major is, because you're going to be representing the same students have to deal with the same problems you do. So whatever you learn in the classroom, you'll be able to apply directly to what you do on the board. It's a great way to communicate. It's a great way to get motivated on this campus and stay informed, because it's overwhelming sometimes. It really is, and Student Gov's at the forefront of that. They make the decisions. They have the conversations, and they get the job done. So that's an opportunity. If you want to sign up and self-nominate right now, at KUSGB or hashtag KUSGB on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. You'll be able to see the links. They're crazy. They're everywhere, constantly. You said you got 60 notifications. That wasn't an exaggeration. We posted like 60 times in 2 days. We're insane.
I know, and I'm a member of like every class page.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
For everything.
So we made sure that we got the message out there, and we're going to keep getting the message out there.
All right. Sounds good. And then the visual performing arts. There's some events coming up, some spots open, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Tell us about this and that.
All right. Well, we just wrapped up our Miller Gallery installation. For the antenna for the race. That's done. Now we're going on to some student exhibitions, and we're going on some senior showcases. Keep an eye. There's going to be information about that. The best way to figure out whether or not there's a new exhibit is if you walk over to the gallery, which is in Sheridan Arts. Just walk over there and go, whoa, what is this? And then you see art.
Yep, I took a Women in the Arts class this semester, last semester actually, and we'd go over to that area and see all the different things all the time. We'd write papers about different things and all that.
they got so much stuff going on over there all the time, always. So they're great people. They got a lot of creativity, and if you haven't taken the opportunity to just walk Sheridan Arts Building, it's massive, it's insane, and it's beautiful. It really is. It's just student showcases left and right every time you turn around. It's a new experience for me as a senior that I've been able to enjoy. And even if you don't get paid to do it, it's pretty dang awesome. I want to mention one thing, and this is an absolutely unique opportunity for students here at Kutztown. We have an artist in residence from China. Her name is, I might be pronouncing this wrong, and I might be pronouncing it backwards. On the poster, it says Wenju Zhang. And I understand that Chinese dialect sometimes is Zhang Wenju. I think of Yao Ming, and his family is first. The last name is pronounced first in Chinese dialect. That's something. But Wenju Zhang is coming here to present a whole thing on art. I mean, it's called Neither Dying Nor Being Born, and it's really hard to interpret how a visual and multimodal masterpiece of printmaking is on the radio. I'm going to try my best. Here's her own. It's going to be on display from actually right now to March 31st. So that's a small window, but it's an opportunity nonetheless. Here's an excerpt from one of her essays, because she's a very, very well-traveled, very dedicated artist. This is one of her perspectives. Matisse, the representative of Fauvism that once said creation means to display what you've possessed. Any fascinating print work cannot be separated from the exquisite technical language and the creator's profound expression of thoughts. Only both of them link and integrate with each other. Could the high unity between them form between form and content, the achieved and the creator's thoughts expressed thoroughly. So she has this really unique perspective where she takes printmaking and then applies it to like bug carcasses. It's a perspective I've never seen.
All right.
It's a unique expression of creative genius, in my opinion. So that's someone that's over there from March 19th to March 19th to March 31st. You literally walk into Sheridan, bam, right in your face. So that's really cool. I mean, and I'm done with VPA, but I mean, IBS happened.
Oh yeah, IBS did happen, and we won quite a few awards.
Oh, we did it. We did all of it. We got a new trophy case thanks to our programming director. You walk into the KUR studios, it's nice and shiny. It's nice and shiny.
Lights up.
Lights up. Oh yes, it's all over.
I saw like a video on the KUR members page. I was
yeah,
like, oh,
secret
my
members
goodness.
page. You have to be a KUR member to get on.
You got to be a special person.
I mean, look at that photo. I got the computer up looking at this photo. Look at that.
I've seen that photo 1,000 times.
Good. You got 8 trophies there. We won 2. We brought home the most trophies though, collectively though, in 1 year. That's an accomplishment. It just is, and it doesn't speak to just the individual creativity of this organization, but it also speaks to collective because we were nominated for. Apparently, we didn't know. And this counts for you as well. This is not just this show, but your own show, Kutztown's Country, which is for over a year the only country show on here. We were nominated. We were nominated for best music and playlist selection in the country, and we won.
That's crazy.
And we didn't know, and we were just sitting there. The whole group's there, and we're like, "Oh, wait a minute, what?" And then I turn around. I'm over here. Blake, our programming director, is waiting in line to get our other trophies, and we just stand and go. And we just, yes! We just put our hands up and started cheering. Oh my goodness. Like, we didn't expect that, and I think it's well-deserved. We put a lot of effort over the summer, over the winter, over the current semester. Just the amount of diversity.
We've got crazy different varieties.
Insane.
I remember Kim used to have Radio Broadway.
Which won Radio Broadway.
Yeah, she did. I know we've had a bunch of different, like, techno music. What does Kelby do? Jazz?
Kelby does jazz. Kelby does rock. Kelby does... He does house music. He's all over the place. So not only just a variety, a very unique specialty perspective from these students. And I think a strong reason why we won. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're both comm. We're both comm majors. We have CTM majors, which is cinema, television, and film, and media production. But we have a lot of people think radio is only those two. You know, we have fine arts. We have commercial music. We have music performance. We have science. We have English. We're all over the place. And I think that unique perspective from different colleges speaks a lot to the why we won best playlist selection.
Yeah.
I'm just looking here at our schedule. We have a movie talk podcast. Did you know that? Real Talk.
Why did I know that? Who hosts that?
Zach Wynn. Nice kid. Brand new show. But we have something like that.
And I know. I think his name's Dylan. With the video game talk show.
Dylan Level Up, just a brand new talk show.
On Friday, he shadowed my country show on Mondays for the past 2 or 3 times, and I got to talk to him, and he was really excited about that. And I was like, "Hey, I don't know much about video games, but that's a pretty cool idea," and he was really excited about it.
Special shout out to Dylan, by the way. He's the second member to get training done that fast, and he's the first member this fast to get a show.
Yeah,
it's never been done before. That's a badge of honor. Wear it.
Yeah, that was quick.
I never did something like that. And I don't think I'll never have the opportunity because it's already happened. Whatever. We got sports talk. We have music variety.
Sports comes on right after us.
Yes, it does. We have so much stuff. Oh, it's just a collective clap. I mean, if you listen to KUR, if you listen to KUR and you think this music ain't that bad, it's because it's the best in the country. So hey,
hey, it is.
Yeah. We also have the briefcase coming up. You hear about that at all? Ben Wynn, does that name ring a bell? He was on Kutztown Live last semester talking about actors creating theater.
Yes.
He wrote a play.
Okay.
He wrote a play. It's called The Briefcase. It's starting, I think, the 22nd, March 22nd. Tickets $5. 7:30 p.m. Schaefer Auditorium. You buy your tickets at the MSU Information Desk. Our own Emily Schlegel, who is our parliamentarian and does Unsung Underground Mondays at 2 p.m., has an active live role in it.
All right.
So
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, $5. It's pretty solid.
All right. And I know if you look outside, the sun is shining, the flowers are blooming. It's just beautiful.
Happy spring.
It's the first day of spring. It's snowing a little bit. It's a little cold. It's a little cloudy and
icy, flurries. grimy.
Not the image of spring.
It's grim.
But it's free Ritas today, in case you didn't know.
It's free Pop's Malt Shop ice cream too. I don't know if
is it?
I don't know. They might have ran out. They said they were still around, but they were running low at like around 2 p.m.
Okay.
It's 2 p.m. Eastern time here, so we're broadcasting live right now. But yeah, Pop's Malt Shop. If you're around, go get free ice cream. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So hopefully the weather will start to warm up. Maybe it'll snow a lot and I won't have class tomorrow, and that'd be just okay with me too.
Our resident weather expert, Monsoon Mike.
I don't see him over there. Oh, there he is. There.
Our resident weather expert here. He's saying play it safe, but you know what? Also understand that just because it's not a significant total doesn't mean you shouldn't be safe. Be considerate of your transportation.
Do you have anything to weigh in on that?
Yeah, Mike.
He's right there.
Sure. And by the way, you forgot to mention Dairy Queen. They give away free ice cream today.
How dare you, Julian?
If you're anywhere near Dairy Queen, which Kutztown really has none around here, but I just thought I would throw it out there in case anyone is near one. So. The weather. This is a really.
I was telling him today. My teacher was like, the only weatherman I trust is Monsoon Mike.
Who's your teacher?
Yeah, myself. It's
Teresa Shatton.
Yeah,
Shout out to
it's
Teresa.
It's two Michaels, me and Dr. Michael Davis, who's a meteorology professor here on campus. We've kind of become the resident campus weather gurus, and so people are always bugging the two Mikes, as we like to call ourselves. And we didn't get to record a podcast today just because he's so busy and I was busy. But you know what? It's springtime, so therefore the ground is warmer. So I don't expect a lot of accumulation on blacktop per se. But I think about 4 to 6 inches of snow is pretty safe. Tomorrow morning is looking like the key time when it'll come down the heaviest. If it does come down heavy.
Are you allowed to say?
Well,
speculation
I get this all the time on my Monsoon Mike Weather Headquarters Facebook page, which I have, I think, close to 1,800 fans.
Wow.
I'm always being bugged by people. Mike, is it going to close? Is school going to? I don't touch that. Because the one time that I did, I was wrong and I got into big trouble. And I said I'm never touching school closings again. There's other people that can do that.
Lesson learned.
However, I would say off the record, not like I'm announcing this to the world, since but I am. Off the record, that I would say it's a fairly good chance there might be some sort of something tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, because
I've got 2 morning classes.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be nasty.
Wednesday might be canceled.
It's going to be nasty tomorrow morning, and the wind's going to kick up as well too. And one thing that I am worried about, even though it's not going to accumulate that much, it's March 21st tomorrow, so it's going to be a very heavy, wet snow. So that means it's going to stick to all those branches and trees, and it's going to make the trees bend over, and some branches could come down. And if any of those branches come down on a power line, there could be power outages. So yeah, I think for those reasons, tomorrow is not going to be the prettiest day. And sadly, I don't mean to rain on your parade, but I see no warm weather straight through Easter. It looks like it stays on the cool side of normal straight through Easter, if not beyond. So
I'm ready for I like the snow if it cancels school and I can stay home for the day or whatever. But I don't like this cold. I'm ready for
spring has been canceled, sadly.
Don't say that.
And when is Easter? April 1st, right?
April 1st, yes.
So this is not an April Fool's joke. This is real.
Here's a little factoid for you. This is the first April Fool's Easter that has happened since 1950-something. I think 56 or 58. We've not had Easter and April Fool's fall on the same day since the 50s. So go home and share that useless piece of information and feel impressed.
All right.
So, yeah.
I'll go back to my apartment. Hey, guess what? All right. Well.
Thank you for that. Seriously, Mike.
Thank you for your input. I always wonder. I'm like, I like that I have.
Do you follow Monsoon Mike's Weather Headquarters on Facebook?
I don't.
I haven't seen your name. Come on, Juliana. What's going on here?
Oh my God.
What's going on here?
Hold on. I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, they're not. Mike here. Mike Riggs does the Facebook.
The Weather Headquarters.
Monsoon Mike's Weather Headquarters. Yeah.
It's a great page. She just liked it. Go do it.
Thank you.
Got it.
I appreciate it.
Now it's official.
And then Sal, your weatherman Sal.
Yeah.
Your partner in crime.
My good friend Sal. My friend never sleeps, so he's the guy I put in charge of posting at like night, and he also takes care of the Twitter page. We have a Twitter page as well too, but I'm not a big Twitterer, so I let him take care of that.
Yeah, Monsoon Mike's Weather Headquarters. It's your one-stop shop. They don't throw random factoids at you. They don't throw crazy amounts. They give you concrete, clear, direct information. They don't try to throw a headline at you to try and get a reach or views. They throw competent information you can use in your day-to-day. So that's really opened my eyes to.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
It absolutely has. So I mean, Other than that,
that's pretty much about it. We're down to about a minute before we got to head out.
Had a
I
show.
know. I'm like, I've had other things to talk about, but I'm like, there's nothing I can say for a whole minute.
Such a great show.
We did. Yes. Thank you so very much to Elizabeth, the director of Kutztown University's Business Services, Jen, the Enterprise Branch Manager, and the other Jen from the KU card office. Thank you to Megan O'Toole coming here to talk to us a little bit about Bearfest, and then we also spoke to Kathy Loomis about the Out of the Darkness walk. Thank you, Mike O'Mara, for filling us in on some SGB and visual performing arts, and then the weatherman Mike over there telling us a little about his input for the storm coming up. Thank you all for tuning in this Tuesday afternoon to Kutztown Live. Have a great rest of the week.